Hello, hello, hello. How the devil are we all? I was meant to come live yesterday, but after being at the car boot, I was knackered. But I did get, excuse me, I did get something from the car boot that I'm going to be working with very soon. Maybe even later on today, I don't know. But stay tuned and you'll see what that is at the end. And I forgot to make myself a cup of coffee before I started this, but hey ho. Right. In fact, let me just make a coffee from my coffee machine while we're waiting on people coming in. I'm going to have to get my husband up here because I've now got two spiders up in the corner, black ones, which I do not like. Oh, that's me dropping everything everywhere. Great. So how was everybody's weekend been? Hope it's been full of fun. Weather's not been too bad. It's been raining here this morning. It's now sunny again. So there's not much peace when it comes to getting a bit of fresh air, because it's still so blooming muggy. And I know it's different heats, heats everywhere, humid, dry and what have you, but here it just tends to get very humid. And we're meant to get thunderstorms later, so I just said it's very sunny, and now the sun has sort of gone behind a dark cloud. Anything to prove me wrong. Oh, hello, Kitty. I knew exactly when it started to rain because Simba came in meowing, as he does. I'm just waiting for this coffee machine. When you're not waiting for it, it seems to go really quick, and then when you are waiting for it, it takes forever. You can see I've changed this a little bit. So I'm doing a big coffin because I thought the smaller one just looked a bit too small. So I've just zhushed it up a little bit. Moved it to a bigger coffin, which that's now probably a bit too big, but it's going to be stuck with it now. So is anybody going to come in and chat? That's the coffee nearly done. I'm being super lazy today. I'm just going to stay in my pyjamas because I can't be bothered to get dressed. Hence why I'm not on screen. Right, coffee served. Right, so coffee, check. That out of the way. Right. This is going to be a very lonely life. Right, so as you can see, I've secured that down already. I made it out of the foam, as I did with the little one that you saw me do on the last live. This is the top. So I'm just going to put the brick effect on it. But first what I'm going to do is I've just made myself a bit of a bigger headstone, because again I think the ones that I did were not big enough. And I'm going to texture this. So with it being a bit bigger, I'm going to just use a pointy nail art pen thing. and then probably write on it once it's cooked. And I want it to look old because it is still a Halloween theme. I mean, this did use quite a bit of polymer clay. I've used almost equivalent to nearly a whole block on it, but that's not a problem. This is going to be all roughed up because this is where it's broken off. This is awkward, guys. No one wants to talk. Right, so I'm going to cook that off. And while we're cooking that off, we'll work on the coffin bit here. Again, around 120 for about 20 minutes or so, maybe a bit longer because it's a bit thicker. I've got two great big spiders. Well, not great big spiders, but they're big enough to worry me more, put it that way. Get the Hoover up here, I think. I mean, we haven't got any carpet. So, you know, a lot of people don't nowadays because it's all the laminate flooring and what have you, but we still do have a Henry Hoover. So I should be getting that up here later because I'm not having them in here. Just trying to get this glue off of me. Glue gun. Where it's gone a bit fatty. Right. So as we had in the other one, I have my mould, which luckily I did do and let dry. I did try to take some bits out while it wasn't quite dry, but that wasn't a good idea either. Okay. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to stick these on this lid. And I'm going to use the hot glue gun for that. And I'm just going to do more higgledy-piggledy just to give it sort of that bit of like age look into it. Just like I've done around the sides of it. My hair is everywhere as well. Molting like anything at the moment. Oh, get on there, you bugger. So It's hard to tell which side's the effect is on with some of these. Hello, Jenny. How are you? Hope you've had a good weekend. Kind of lonely in here, Jenny. Kind of lonely. Oh, I've broken that one. Right, a little bit there. I'm getting all the stringy bit of the bloody glue again, which I absolutely love not. I wonder how Auntie's getting on with her room. It's going to be a good reveal. She might not want to reveal it to us all. She might keep it secret. Just filling in the little caps now, without trying to break the bits, because it is quite delicate, this stuff as well. Oh, that's my finger. Oh, ow, ow. Good old glue gun. Let's see if anything's going to fall off. I mean, the glue bits would be good over it, but I've got to paint it, so. As I told you all before, this is one of my pet hates, is the glue where it gets all stringy. Actually, it's going to make good cobwebs once I've got this done. So then I need a palette. Just get a fresh one, and we're going to use some black. And I used ivory rather than white because I didn't want it to become too starch. And these are just plain acrylic paints. I'm going to make this like a dark grey. As dark as it will go, or as dark as I want it to go, should I say. You can't see it. Keep going out of camera view. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up as well, guys. Be most grateful. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. Right, so I'm just going to go over this. Push that out of the way a minute. It really does give a nice stone effect, this mould as well. I mean, this does look quite dark, but I'll be going and just dry brushing again over the top to bring some of the textures out. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Funny, isn't it? In the US it's morning, here it's afternoon, and in Australia it's evening. I hate all this time difference. I wish it was all the same, but then I suppose as creators we'd all be going live at the same time, so it's perhaps not such a good idea. We're all on the same timeline. Can you imagine the fights out there? There'd be fights everywhere. I did start just uploading videos, but I think people like to chat as well while they're in. Wow. Oh, bless you, Sandra. Hello, puppy. 11. Yeah, I mean, it's like 10 to 2 here in the afternoon. It's, what, 9 o'clock with you, Jenny, is it? Or something like that? Oh, damn it, that's a bit that's just dropped off. So yeah, I've got to be quite careful with this. I'm getting a bit carried away. I mean, I'm not so worried about having it all covered because it just adds to the age effect. Hi, Rob. How the devil are you? Not seen you around for ages. Mind, I've not been doing live, so I took nearly all my content down and just wanted to start afresh. I was just going to do uploads, but to be honest with you, I think I had people saying that they were missing me when I was going live and what have you, so I thought, well, perhaps I've been a little bit hasty, just you know. Snoring, I'm bloody head. Don't you just love that when they're snoring beside you? Not an awful lot, really, Sandra. It's just, you know, the Krama community's just gone a bit out of whack. So I just thought, well, I want to stay out of it as much as I can. Oh, up here comes the rain. The kids are all screaming, getting in. Can you hear them? kids screaming out there. Teachers, one at a time, one at a time. Listen to those kids. It's literally coming down with a vengeance. You'll hear Simba in a minute if he went back out. He'll be coming in. He hates the rain. He has to come in and tell you that he hates the rain. Yeah. I'm trying, Rob. I'm trying. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of... Oh, that was coming down really strong there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put like little bits of moss in here. Oh no! Oh, bless you. Bless you, Sandra. Oh, I hope she gets, she recovers. That's not good. Jenny's in Canada. I waste so much paint. I'm so bad. A little bit. Just a bit of paint on the... This was the side that was wet, I think, when I put it on, so missed a fair bit on there. Oh wow. Oh, hi Trish. Getting ready for work. You're having wildfire, bloody hell. I did listen to your live the other day, Trish. The horror movie one. Oh my god, I was in bed and I was wetting myself. I was saying to CJ, what you need to do, Trish, is go back and listen to it. I mean, I know you were laughing at the time, but if you go back and listen to it, oh my god, it was hysterical. You know, I mean, I don't think we realised how funny it was, unless you listen to it back, because I mean, I was listening to it while you were live. I was laid in bed, hence why I couldn't get to sleep, because I was busy listening to you lot. Yeah, it was hilarious, but you do have to go, and anybody else, Trish, put your channel in your link in, or somebody put Trish's link in, but yeah, you really got to go. Oh, it was funny as. Yeah, but Trish, seriously, go back and listen to it, because I mean, like I say, I know you were all laughing, but to actually listen to you laughing was even more funny, because you were just like wetting yourself. I just hope you had your tenor ladies on, girl, because it was funny. It was really funny. Yeah, link it. It was hysterical. I'm not going to lie. It was hysterical. Listening to Lycan and CJ losing, well, CJ losing their shit. It was so funny. Losing her shit in a funny way. I mean, not angrily. It was as funny as I just couldn't. I mean, I'm useless at things like that anyway, but I mean, CJ and Lycan are both, you know, movie buffs, you know, and it was literally like between them, it was just so funny. It was so funny. And I mean, what we've got to remember, I mean, CJ was like, how can he get it in that quick? Jamie is such a quick typer, you know. I think he was probably typing it before CJ was even saying it, and CJ was being bloody quick. But it was absolutely hilarious. He does light up the party. You're right there, Jenny. Right, I'm just going to put that to one side because I just want that to dry off a bit. And what I'm going to do is I've got my decorative moss here, bigger bits like, and I'm just going to sort of situate them around the bottom of the tree. Yeah, the worst quiz to do is film with them two film buffs. Seriously, I don't know, whatever you were thinking of, Trish. No one else stood a chance. Bang, 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 bang. It was so funny. And the laughs are definitely needed around the owl communities. Don't really need to put some here, but I'm going to anyway, because I can. Shove a little bit in there. As soon as the kids have all gone running in, the rain stopped. I bet the teachers are like, damn it. Right, so that's just filled out the base of there a bit better now. A bit more there. And again, I've got bloody glue everywhere. Right, so I think that looks a lot better now. So we're in those great big gaping holes. And like I said, I'm going to be putting like a little bit of moss here and there on the tree, which is, where's my moss gone? It's this one here, which I got from Temu. I'm just going to put a little pile down there, because I'm also going to sort of do it around the around like the edges of the coffin as well. Right, so I want my other glue. Oh, and I've got a little at the end of this. I'll do my little damn it, Sally, show and tell of what I got from the range the other day. Last week it was now. Oh, I've just broken my glue lid. So I'm just using tacky glue here. Just literally rip the lid off of that. I'm just going to use a brush so that I can get the. Hopefully you don't want it that high. Come on, Sally, get your act together. So I'm just going to run it down in little places that I want some of the moss to go. And whatever doesn't stick will just fall off when it's dry, which is good. It'll fall off before it dries, should I say. Just give it that creepy old feeling. I'm going to do some on the tree branches as well. Again, you want to put this on, the glue on quite thick. It does dry clear, so there's no worries about seeing it. I know some people are like, Halloween already? But yeah, as a crafter, you need to be on the ball when it comes to the seasonal things, because as soon as one season's gone, the next one's upon us. And like I say, for things especially like this that will take some time to actually complete, you don't want to be leaving it to the last minute and then doing it just at Halloween, when people might want to do something like this before Halloween's, ready, so you're ready for it, so to speak. I mean, something like this, you could make it a candle holder, a decorative table mount. I mean, this will be going to Bridgewater with me, I think. And we're going to our market there at the end of September. So I want to get a few little Halloweeny things in. Oh, that's the headstone cooked, but I will leave it in there for a minute or two. In fact, I will open the door so that it gets cooled down a bit quicker. There we go. So yeah, I think I made the right decision here by making the grave a bit bigger. I keep meaning to look to see what they've got in the auction this week, whether it's worth me going with hubby if there's anything that I can get from there. Like I said, I've got some bits to show you. Anyway, let me just quickly check. God, that's melted in the plastic mat there. Just quickly check this, and then sometimes there are some really good bits in the auction. There's a van. There's a Toyota van as well. Yeah, it's a coffin. Well, a tomb thing. Go bigger on there. Let me just see. That's not bad. Could do with something like that. I've got 7. Oh, there we go. Actually, I like that. I wonder if I could fit all my stuff in there. Certainly sleep in that one. Or even if we got it just as instead of our BMW, I wonder. No, there doesn't seem to be much in there that's catching my eyes. I'm normally looking for dolls' houses and stuff. And then I do nothing with them. There's some good stuff in there. I mean, that vow would definitely be better. So I'm talking to myself now, guys. I'm terrible when it comes to this auction. Right. Definitely have to have a word with him. And so even if we can have it for, instead of our BMW, at least then we've got something that when I go down to the little markets with like Annabelle and that, don't have to take the great big van. Mind, by the time you've got all the stuff in there, the display and everything. Right, so there's, I think I don't want to overdo the tree. I am going to go around the base of this, I think, and just bring up a few blobs of so I'm just going to literally just pop some glue here, there and everywhere, and then I will, I'm going to turn it that way, get rid of these bits on here, and just shake that on there. Hopefully it will catch some of that. Some more. So what I should do is once I've completed this, then I'll do a little video, you know, I'll find my Lazy Susan out and do a proper, take it outside or something and do a proper video so you can see it all done and all, you know, it all around it. Thinking I might do a hand coming out of the coffin. Do you reckon? And just putting this in here, like I say, once it's dried, that all the loose bits will come away. Oh. I'm going to do the same as on here. Oh, it's gone really humid again. Need some more glue. I either always put too much out or not enough. That was my glue, not me. Do the same on this end, and then at least it makes it look like it's been there for a while. Oh, a bit of the stone's just broken off. Okay, Trish, love you too. Have a good day. Hopefully speak to you later. Hopefully speak to you later, love. Right, that's actually quite happy with that. And so is this dry yet? Not quite, so I'm still waiting for the top to dry off. I might have to give it a bit of a blast with the old heat gun. Let's see if I can drag this thing out of the microwave. It's not a microwave, out of the oven. We do have asbestos fingers, us mums, don't we? That is hot. Shoot, Sally, shoot. Ow, ow, ow. Right, so that's the headstone that I've made that's going to go somewhere here, I think. Obviously, I'm going to dirty that up and everything, and put some moss around that as well. Yeah, so I need some more glue. Then we've got to put the cobwebs on the tray. Okay. Bah. I'm going to put little dollops. Just to give it a little bit more dimension. Naturally, as I'm doing a bit bigger, I've got these little flowers and stuff, so I might have a look, see if they look okay on there. Again, these were Temu a Temu thing. These are quite cute, actually. I'm liking these. know there's not normally much colour in October, but I'll just give it a little bit of a boost. So let's get some more glue. Wonder what was warm on my hand then. It's the headstone has just come out of the oven. I'm hoping this glue will be enough on here, but we'll soon see. Right. Just gives you a little bit of colour, if you know what I mean. Let's give that a quick bit of a dry with the heat gun. I'm just going to give this a quick So all I did, because obviously I did a bigger thing, I put a couple of lollipop sticks on the back just to make it a little bit more secure. So that is what it's going to look like on there. Just going to hot glue that down if I can. There you go. So I might put a hand coming out over the top of it or something. This is still a bit. And this will have some moss on it as well. Put that there to dry off. And then when I sit that there, I don't think that's going to be too bad. I'll put some moss on the top of this as well. You know, some weathered look. I want to put the moss on here before I plant it. So I'm going to put enough glue all around it. Because this is still warm, it would dry a bit quicker, the glue and everything, so. I'm just picking up the bits that are laying on the card here. And I should put some on the top. so I can add more to that if I need to. So I'm just going to load up the bottom with a load of glue, hot glue, and then plant the headstone in. And then I can throw a bit of moss around the bottom where the glue's squirted out. And quick enough. So then all we've got to do is put the cobwebs on the tree, put a bit of moss on the top of the I might even put a bit of the grassy stuff on top there as well. What did I do with that? There it is. So there'll probably be little bits that I need to touch up for the complete finish of it, but I might, like I say, might just put a hand or something coming out of the tomb. Right, so what we need to do now is move that over there. That's rubbish. Just want to move that in there. Right, so really the last thing is to do the cobwebs on the tree. So we did do them the other day. What have I done with them? What did I do with them? I'll show you again how I was doing the cobwebs. And I just sort of came across this. Oh, there's some there. I did find this by mistake, if you like. Just using your glue gun, hot glue gun, and just like doing a drip and just letting it run. Oh. So just putting it. Oh. Just keep going backwards and forwards like that. You get your stringy bits that I normally hate. Oh, here he is. I'm complaining because it's being wet out there. Kids are out playing again. I doubt we'll have another downpour and they'll all go screaming in. Oh yeah, it does. Does take forever, you know, to do stuff. It's I knew there'd be a reason why this stringy stuff affects me so much. And I'm going to put a light on this as well. Once it's all done, it's just going to be a little light that you can turn on and off as and when you want it. This is the light, so it's a little just a little twisty one, and I shall hang it from the tree so that it just shines like it's a moonlight or something. See these, all you're going to do is just cut these and oh, the light's come on by itself. Be like those lights that the paranormal people use, coming on by itself. So these are nice and stringy, and you can just sort of let them fall over the tree. Again, I'm going to use PVA glue, I think, on this, tacky glue rather, just to keep it in place. You know, I was going to lay it over, but I'm thinking more sort of crunching it all up and having a bit of a play with it. What have I done with me brush? It's there. Yeah. Tacky glue. I always use a glass. Well, this is a cutting board. I do like to use the glass because it cleans off a lot easier than, you know, your normal cutting board, so to speak. I'm going to put some inside there as well. Oh. Because you can have cobwebs inside a coffin, aren't you? I know. Did you get wet? Oh, you are. You're wet. You can stay down there. You watch. She's going to get up behind me. Meow. Meow. Sim. We're going to have everybody going Simber. Hello. Hello. Hello, bad boy. Oh, even my parrot's calling him Simber. I know, Sky just called you. You know. Gotta love our Simba. Meow. No, you're not coming up, you're wet. No, you're wet. I don't want wet boy on me. Hi, Auntie. How's the room going? Not you. I'm not asking you, Shim Shim. Are you nearly there with it, or have you still got a way to go? Hi, Annabelle. Did a giant die? No, the other ones look too small, Annabelle. Oh, right, okay. So you're just having a nice relaxing weekend then instead? Yeah, the other ones just look too small, Annabelle, compared to poor Kitty. What time, Auntie? Put your channel link in, sweet. £7 PM my time, great. Put your channel in Shrew 2. So once this is dried, I can play about with it. So that is basically going to be it. I will have a bit of a play around, like I say. I don't know what I did with my wire. I've got to find my wires so I can hang the lantern off there. Yeah, do a bit more, little bit touch-ups here and there, but just keep an eye out for the finished product. I've done my nails this morning, and where I've been working polymer clay, it's messed them all up. Stuff stuck to them. So I'm going to touch that up, and then I'll do a completed little video where I can get my Lazy Susan, so take it outside, I think, and get good pictures of it all done. But yeah, what do you think to that? Hope you like it. So I was going to show a couple of things, wasn't I? If I remember rightly. Get this off here. I'll get, like I say, I'll get a good picture of it outside as soon as it dries up a bit out there, and when I've finished messing about with it, titillating it and everything. Right, let's got that lot off. Huh, right, so I was going to show you what I got from the range. Well, I got it last week, so let me just grab my bag, which is down here on the floor. Yeah. So first and foremost, I picked this up, which is a resin trinket dish kit. Oh, that's what I was going to show you, what I got from the car boot. So in here, I haven't even opened it. I think this was about £10 if I remember rightly. It's from the range. So in here, you're getting, there's actually 4 moulds. Round one, flower one, that hexagon. Yeah, these are definitely going to be live. So in this kit as well, you get your resin. So you get your 2-part epoxy resin. They're giving you 2 little measuring cups. They're silicone as well, so they could be reused. They've got some micro powder, some glittery bits. You've got gloves, some pipettes and mixing stirring sticks, and then they've even put in some dried little flowers. So that's definitely going to be a live. So that was good for £10. I mean, you know, that was a good buy really for what's inside there. Put that away. And shut it. Things never shut the way they open, do they? What else did I get from there? Oh, so to go along with the moulds, thing is, I got some little black large wooden letters. So I thought, you know, you could put names in there. I got them in white. And then I got some small little gold, like Scrabble letters. I picked up some little keys because I thought like one could be a key dish where, you know, you can just to remind people where to put their keys. Got some little 3D butterflies. Don't know how they're going to work in there. And I got some gloss. Gloss varnish. So you can use this, you know, for anything really, anything that you're making and what have you. I also picked up some oil paints because as I'm doing these, oh yeah, I've just dropped the flowers on the floor now. There they are. So I've got these moulds. Oh, stack them up, Sally. So I've got these. Had these quite a while, but you can see they've got writing on them, which I think is quite hard to see if you're looking directly at them. So I got some oil paints to actually highlight the name. This was a trial one. These are both trial ones. But yeah, so I thought, you know, I could use the oil paint in there, and I've just found myself some tiniest of my paint brushes. These are some coasters that I've tried to do. These were from I believe I got the molds for these from Temu. I'm pretty sure I did. So I was just having a practice run at them, but look how glitzy they are. So I just need to make another because this one messed up. Caught that on my resiner, which is meant to cool the stuff off quicker in 2 hours, but the lid got stuck on that one, so I'm not impressed. And I'm not sure it's working correctly either because it didn't seem to thingy them. But I know what colours I've used on that. They are, aren't they? Very snazzy. I mean, in this instant, I was glad that the glitter fell to the bottom because this is the bottom of the mould. So I was glad that it actually fell to the bottom on there. Not so glad that it did it on the skull that I did. But this has got glow in the dark. But can you see all the glitter fell to the top? So I wasn't impressed with that. But I did another one just with micro powders, and then I'm going to paint the snakes and stuff to make them stand out. So that's another little Halloween-y thing, which I thought might sell quite well on the market, Annabelle. Good heavy, paperweights as well. So they're pretty cool. This wasn't a Temu, this was from Amazon, this mould. But it's a trinket box. So you'd use the same trinket box, but it's got different lids you can put on it. So I've just got to work on these as well to get the bubbles out of them. Can you see? No, where is it? That one there. So that's just going to be a little bit of I will learn you. I will learn you. Right. So what I got from the car boot yesterday, I've got a few ideas what I want to do with these, but I couldn't resist getting them. It cost me £2. And it literally is like, what's this, a 5-litre bottle, and it's full of shells. So again, this is going to be hopefully a resin project. I don't know how they got some of the big ones in there because it's not a great big lid, but well, there's just so many in there. You hold your oyster, lol. But I'm hoping to do a beach theme on a canvas, a box canvas, where it's the beach, the sand, and some shells. But that's what I'm hoping to do with them. I've got other ideas as well. As you all know, my brain goes mad with me. Yeah, £2 for them. I know they've picked them up free off the beach, but it's taken them time to pick, and they had like 4 of them, and it was like 2 for £5, and I was like, I just want one, so I'll go for £2. So yeah, and there was a little bit of a spooky story about that, because it was the people that were opposite us, and it was a woman and obviously her son, and they didn't have an awful lot, but they were set out quite well, and they had a Ouija board there, and I'm like, because them of you that know me, I do not do Ouija boards, but there was a Ouija board there, and it'd been there all the time. And I was speaking to my husband, and I went, see that Ouija board? And I was trying to explain to him what a Ouija board is. Anyway, I said to him, I class them as dangerous if they're not in the right hands, blah, 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 blah. I said, they won't sell that here. And then look at me, as I was literally saying that, a woman came along, picked it up and brought it. And I thought, well, if that's not freaky, I don't know what is. But yeah, I was like, who wouldn't be catching me buying that? But yeah, we've got. I've got to get into my garage, because I've got loads of stuff in there that I need to get gone at the car boot. So much card making stuff that I've got to go through and get all that out, because I just haven't got the time or the energy really to start making cards. So I'm going to be doing some little packages up, like little kits, to making cards, and hopefully get them sold off. Things that I've got in auction, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to use them, and yeah, I don't end up using them, but I might. I don't know. I'm going to get the stuff out, and I'm going to go, Oh, I want to do that. Have I got time? Nah. But I might have time. I'm terrible. Terrible. It's going to be really hard to let go of some stuff because I'm a bit of a hoarder. But it's all crafts, all arts and crafts. So, yeah, it's hard for a hoarder and a collector of craft stuff to let anything go. Oh no, Annabelle. Nope. Annabelle's going to be on my heels with all of this. Got to get the veranda sorted, the conservatory sorted, which is going to be my craft room again once my husband has insulated it all. So I will be going back downstairs, but that's not a problem. It just means getting all this downstairs again. But yeah, so that's the idea anyway. So not sure what my next live is going to be. Might be doing the resin dishes. I might come live again later just to do something. I don't know if I get bored. Or I might just watch Netflix. I was watching that Black Mirror last night, and there was one and I was like, whoa, that really threw me off. But yeah, I've got loads to still do. I've got to do the gnome house. Still do loads of bits on the gnome house. I've just got to get myself organised, haven't I, Annabelle? Just got to get myself organised. I'll get me bumming gear. So yeah. That is hopefully the plan. But I've also got to start making trees as well for the market. So I might just tidy this all up, and I might just sit here doing trees and then wait for Auntie to go live and watch over her nails. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming by. I know it's early for a lot of you in the USA, so hopefully you'll rewatch this. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you can share this out, that would be lovely. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you get notifications when I go live, because I'm going to try and go live every day again. Maybe with some smaller... you will see me, Auntie, definitely. I'm going to make sure I don't go to sleep. I always seem to go to sleep just when Auntie's going on. But I should definitely be there tonight. So without further ado, thank you everyone for coming by, and I will see you all soon. Take care now, and see you soon. See you soon.